and welcome. I'm Jaime Ocon, and here's what happened this week. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang kicked off Asia's largest computer expo, Computex. He addressed thousands of people in a keynote speech in Taipei, highlighting artificial intelligence as the thing to watch. Joyce Tseng was there.
The tech world has been buzzing about Jensen Huang. He's the CEO of Nvidia, the California-based software company that makes the computer chips that's powering artificial intelligence. Just last week, the company made its biggest one-day valuation jump of over $200 billion.
And at the core, just as with every single computing era, it needs a new computing approach. In this particular era, the computing approach is accelerated computing, and it has been completely reinvented from the ground up.
During his keynote speech, Huang unveiled a number of new products from Nvidia, including a sneak peek at the Grace Hopper superchip. That's set to have the capacity to power artificial intelligence at a new scale.
But now with Grace Hopper, and we've only been working on it for a couple of days and weeks, the performance speed up, I can't wait to show it to you, is insane. This is basically a supercomputer I'm holding in my hands.
And that's just one example of Huang's bet that AI will revolutionize computing. More specifically, he said that deep learning, a way of training artificial intelligence, will be a whole new way of doing software. Huang said AI has already begun to enable new possibilities for so-called soft industries, creating images from text or text to music. Huang demoed this by getting the crowd to sing along with the bot.
Okay, are you guys ready? You're going to join me on this one, okay?
Here at Computex, I will make you like me first. Yeah, sing it with me. I really.
This is the part.
Like Nvidia.
All right. Very good, very good. Good job.
But the real breakthrough, according to Huang, will be AI's entry into industries like manufacturing and healthcare. He said the ability to map out physical spaces in a digital world and teach AI to navigate and localize itself within that will mean every factory will be digital in the future. He's just re-emphasized the importance of accelerated computing and generative AI to the future of software. Now, he's just kicked off Computex Taipei, which is Asia's largest computer tech trade shows that will be happening all week long. Howard Zhang, Jaime Ocon, and Joyce Tseng for TaiwanPlus.
Asia's largest computer expo, Computex, kicked off in Taipei on Tuesday. It showcases many of the world's most advanced emerging technologies. And this year, there's been a particular focus on artificial and intelligence and graphic processing units. I was there to find out more.
More than 1,000 different companies from 26 countries are here in Taipei for the start of Computex. It's Asia's largest computer expo, and people here are eager to see what's the latest tech.
Taiwan is known around the world for its advanced semiconductor industry, but several emerging technologies are adding to the country's position as a global tech hub. Over the next 4 days, some of the most high-tech pieces of software, hardware, gadgets, and gizmos will be on display right here in Taiwan's capital.
President of Taiwan, to join us today at Computex 2023.
Speaking at the expo's opening ceremony, Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen highlighted artificial intelligence as one of the ways that the country can develop its economic innovation.
台湾的高科技产业在全球供应链上扮演着很重要的角色，同时也跟着时代的趋势不断的精进发展。就像最近的辉达，也就是 Nvidia 的黄仁勋创办人不断的强调，未来10年的产业发展，每一步都有 AI 的元素。这是从基础开始创新、革新的时代。
And while Taiwan dominates in semiconductor production, a different kind of memory chip is starting to draw a lot of attention. One of the newest pieces of tech unveiled here at Computex are next-generation graphic processing units, or GPUs. These are computer chips that help process images, graphics, and other data using rapid mathematics. GPUs were invented by Nvidia, and their advanced processing ability is helping to power some of the latest developments in AI. The company's CEO, Jensen Huang, says this accelerated computing power is set to revolutionize industries around the world.
The rate of progress, because it's so easy to use, is the reason why it's growing so fast. This is going to touch literally every single industry. And at the core, just as with every single computing era, it needs a new computing approach. In this particular era, the computing approach is accelerated computing, and it has been completely reinvented from the ground up.
Industries like gaming are already seeing the effects of AI, as faster processing power provides users with an even more immersive experience. Exhibitors here are sure that in the near future, AI will transform the way that video games and players interact.
These kind of concept in movies as well, right? And the way games are changing, the way things are changing so fastly, I'm pretty sure down the road, maybe in another 5 years or something, we'll have something related to AI, for sure.
Others say that AI found in applications like ChatGPT, which help users complete online tasks and have human-like conversations, will also be just as important.
I think it's going to play a huge role for everyone, not just gaming, not just industry. I think AI is really, one of those things that is very buzzy these days, but you will see it in real life very, very soon.
But although these machines try as much as possible to mimic human functions, participants here say that there are human elements that they can never replace.
I think one thing that ChatGPT or AI cannot provide you is empathy. So I think empathy is going to be one of those things in the future that is, people really start appreciating that value, because you can't write code for empathy.
With thousands of visitors looking to check out the tech being showcased at Computex, many are also hoping to learn more about how the advances in AI and GPUs are quickly becoming a part and changing our everyday lives. During Computex, tech leaders from all over the world converged on Taiwan to deliver keynote speeches about groundbreaking new technology. As Leslie Liao reports, all the speakers were banking on one emerging sector.
For 4 days, Computex Taipei 2023 will be showcasing the latest and most advanced tech the computing sector has to offer. It's the largest show of its kind in Asia. And with that much computing power concentrated in one spot, it's no wonder the event has attracted some of the most innovative minds in the industry. This year's Computex features daily keynote speeches from heavy hitters like Jensen Huang, the CEO of American software and chip design firm Nvidia. And so far, these tech titans seem to be betting big on one emerging sector.
Artificial intelligence, AI, and artificial intelligence.
Computex 2023's opening ceremony featured a keynote speech from American tech firm Qualcomm. Senior Vice Presidents Alex Katuzian and Kedar Kondap delivered the address, stressing just how much of a game changer they think AI is.
We're only beginning to imagine the impact this technology will have on experiences.
It absolutely goes without saying that AI is absolutely booming. It is astonishing that AI is changing our everyday lives.
Computex's keynotes are a chance for tech companies to showcase new product innovations. But it's also a chance for consumers to observe overall industry trends and to see which direction the wind is blowing. And this year, without question, AI is brewing up a storm in the tech sector. Leon Lian and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Wednesday's keynote speaker at Computex was Rafael Sotomayor, a vice president of Dutch chipmaker NXP. He stressed that industry collaboration is just as important as tech breakthroughs. Joyce Tseng has more.
It's day 2 of Asia's largest tech expo, and while exhibitors from around the world are showing off the latest in high-tech goods and products, there are also discussions on how this technology could go on to change our lives. Rafael Sotomayor, an executive at Dutch chipmaker NXP, was giving Wednesday's keynote speech. He forecasted so-called interoperability as the future of smart living. That means more connectivity between new combinations of different devices. One example Sotomayor gave was what he called the autonomous home. Consumers in this scenario would not only be freed from using multiple apps to control different devices, but their homes would basically be able to predict their owner's needs before they do.
We need to give our home situational awareness, so they're able to identify our intent, react, anticipate our actions.
A key part of his vision is businesses working together across ecosystems. The tech industry currently has some of the world's most complex supply chains. Innovators, manufacturers, and other skilled experts across companies and countries are needed to bring ideas to life. Taiwan, according to Sotomayor, is a crucial juncture in this network. Behind emerging tech like AI are chips, and when most people think of chips, they think of Taiwan. The country dominates in the field of semiconductor production, but beyond chips, Taiwan's historical strengths in high tech means it could play a key part in helping build a smart world.
Taiwan is a great place to talk about ecosystems. It's a place where manufacturing, technologies, products, they all come together to invent the future.
Ecosystems depend on high levels of collaboration, which requires trust. But this could run into a number of obstacles in the future. Multiple governments have introduced new rules aiming to ramp up production of the all-powerful chip within their own borders and to cut out their rivals out of the market. Such geopolitical tensions are one of a number of things Sotomayor calls unforeseen complexities, which tech companies must factor into future business plans.
Pandemics, dislocation in supply, regulations, IP restrictions. Picking a partner that helps you navigate, who gives you the best chance to navigate through these unforeseen events, is critical.
As tech firms brace for potential global supply disruptions, Sotomayor says finding the right talent and know-how are the most irreplaceable resources. People are still the main drivers of tech innovation, and he says it'll be up to teamwork and human judgment to enable not only a smart future, but a safe one. Eason Chen and Joyce Zhen for TaiwanPlus.
You've probably heard a lot of talk about how artificial intelligence will revolutionize industries. But what else could this emerging tech be used for? Well, some companies like those at this year's Computex event in Taipei are looking to other areas where AI can make an impact. Computers, chips, video games, they're all on display here at Computex Taipei. It's Asia's largest tech trade show, and many companies here are focused on how artificial intelligence can be incorporated into various sectors. One of the most promising fields could be in health and medicine. In one of the keynotes here at Computex, Taiwan-based computing company Acer touched on how it's using AI to try and help boost health systems in places like Africa.
We need to strengthen the healthcare system so that more people can benefit from the system, can gain more health. So this time, instead of deploying the doctor with a box of medication, we deploy programmers. 20 years ago, you deployed doctor. 10 years later, you deploy programmers. This time, you deploy AI.
The company said it's already started using AI to help digitalize paper records in hospitals across the African continent. Using AI to solve problems like strained health systems is part of efforts by many companies here to use the tech to improve people's lives. Another topic at this keynote was a push for greener approaches to tech production.
We actually put a very aggressive target that we will reach renewable energy 100% by 2035, and then net zero by 2050.
Net zero carbon emissions by 2050 is also a goal set by Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen. It's part of a push to make the country more environmentally friendly. Huge amounts of energy are needed to make tech products, and the country is hoping it can switch to more renewable forms to meet the demands of its crucial tech sector. This push comes as many places around the world are already experiencing the effects of climate change. While much of the buzz at Computex is over the sleek new hardware on display, companies are also pushing for more long-term thinking about the effects these gadgets have on the rest of the world. Thank you for watching. Here's what happened. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave with these images of a duck family rescued from a rooftop in Manchester. I'm Jaime Ocon. Take care and see you next week.